Ever feel like you're absolutely nailing it at work, but by like 5 o'clock, you're completely fried?
Totally.
We're always told about productivity hacks and time management, but what if I told you your secret weapon to a better work-life balance is actually, well, your pet?
Really?
We're diving into a LinkedIn article today called Boost Your Work-Life Balance with Your Pet's Help.
Okay.
By this woman, Tayler, who helps people find more well-being through, get this, deeper connections with their pets.
Interesting.
So picture this. You've just had the most draining meeting ever. Your to-do list is a mile long and you just want to crawl under your desk.
Oh, I know that feeling.
But then you walk through the door and boom, there's your dog, tail wagging, eyes full of pure joy.
Yeah.
You can't help but smile, right? Even just a little.
It's impossible not to.
And that, my friend, is no coincidence. Oh. Christine's article highlighted a bunch of studies about how just being around our pets, even just petting them, can actually lower those stress hormones.
You mean like cortisol?
Yeah, cortisol, adrenaline, all the ones that have your shoulders glued to your ears by 5 p.m.
Right.
And get this, it can even help lower blood pressure and combat feelings of loneliness.
Wow, that's amazing.
And what's so cool is that it's not just some, warm and fuzzy feeling.
What do you mean?
When you interact with your pet, it triggers the release of oxytocin.
Oh, the cuddle hormone.
Exactly. But this is more than just a fleeting feeling. Research suggests oxytocin can actually improve focus, make us more collaborative, even boost our resilience to workplace setbacks.
So you're saying my cat might be the key to better meetings?
It's possible. And that feeling of connection, it's so crucial, especially in today's world. Like, humans crave that feeling of belonging, of being seen and understood. Like, they just get us, even when we can't explain why we're feeling stressed or overwhelmed.
Totally.
They're like these furry, four-legged therapists who are always down for a cuddle session.
I love
And
that.
our girl, Christine, the author, she's so passionate about this bond, she actually created a whole program to help people strengthen it.
Wow.
But it's not all about the emotional support. Christine's article also dives into the importance of physical activity, too.
Okay.
Which we could all use a little more of, am I right? And this is where our pets become like these built-in accountability buddies for us.
I like that.
Because we all know, right, that exercise is good for us, like physically and mentally, but actually dragging ourselves away from our screens, it can feel impossible.
Just tell me about it.
But having a dog who's giving you those walkies eyes.
The big puppy dog eyes.
Yes, or a cat who's like basically begging for a feather toy dance party, suddenly it's a lot harder to say no.
So true.
And don't you find when you've had that midday walk, even just a quick one, you come back recharged? Like your brain just got a refresh.
100%. It makes a huge difference.
Exactly. And it's not about checking off the exercise box on your to-do list or anything. It's these short bursts of activity that can totally recharge your focus.
Oh, yeah.
Plus, let's be real, who can resist those puppy dog eyes begging for a game of fetch,
Nobody. It's like instant stress relief.
And it's not even just about the physical benefits either. It's also about that shared experience, right?
How so?
Well, those moments of play and connection, they strengthen your bond with your pet.
Oh, absolutely.
And it's like they create positive associations with exercise, so it's no longer a chore. It's an opportunity to spend time with your furry best friend. Maybe even sneak in some mindfulness while you're at it.
Right.
Speaking of mindfulness, it's funny how we always think about work-life balance as this perfectly divided pie chart.
Yeah.
But maybe it's more about like finding those little moments of joy and connection throughout our day.
Yeah.
And our pets, they're like, what? Little beacons of joy reminding us to be present.
It's so true.
They don't care about deadlines or your inbox. They just want to hang out with you.
That's a good point. That ability to just be in the moment, it can be really freeing.
Right. Think about it. They greet us at the door. They snuggle with us when we're feeling down. It's like they have the sixth sense for what we need.
It's weird, isn't it? How they just know.
It really is. And, there's actually been some research into this.
Into what?
Into how animals can actually sense changes in human behavior and emotions.
Yeah, really?
Yeah. Like dogs, for instance, they have an incredible sense of smell, right?
Right.
And they can pick up on these like subtle changes in our scent that we might not even be aware of.
Wow.
So it's not totally crazy to think they might be responding to our stress levels without us even realizing it.
That is wild. Like they're these furry little empaths.
Right. Picking up on our energy and like offering comfort without us even asking.
No wonder they say a dog is a man's best friend.
Totally. And cats too, though. I know they get a bad rap for being aloof.
Yeah.
But they can be incredibly intuitive and affectionate in their own way.
Yeah, you just gotta learn how to read them.
Exactly. It's all about like learning their language,
Right.
recognizing those subtle signs of affection.
For sure.
Okay, so we've talked about the science, the emotional support, the physical activity. How do we actually use this information? How do we apply it to our lives?
That's the $1,000,000 question, right?
It's like we have these amazing stress busters like right under our noses.
Literally.
Or, well, cuddling at our feet, and we don't even realize it half the time.
It's so true. It's all about perspective,
Right.
Instead of our pets just being our buddies, they're actually like active parts of us feeling good.
Totally. So it's not just about loving on our pets. It's about what? Almost leveraging that love to make our lives better.
Exactly. Less stress, better balance, the whole shebang.
And I'm guessing that looks different for everyone, right?
Of course.
Like for some people, it's that daily walk with their dog, rain or shine.
Yeah.
For someone else, it's maybe setting aside time to play with their cat every night,
It's all about those little ways you can work your pet into how you take care of yourself.
And just being more mindful in general, right? Like really paying attention to how good it feels to pet your cat after you've had a crazy day.
Right. Or seeing your dog's tail going a mile a minute when you get home.
It's those little moments, but we have to actually be present for them.
Exactly. Mindfulness is key. Really, savor those moments of connection.
Because, I don't know about you, but those little interactions, they really can turn my whole mood around sometimes.
100%. They have a ripple effect,
Total ripple effect. It's like our pets are these little gurus or something.
Right. Reminding us to chill out, enjoy the simple things.
And just breathe. Maybe if we pay close enough attention, we can learn a thing or two from them about, enjoying the moment.
I love that. This has been such a cool deep dive.
Me too. And I hope everyone listening is looking at their pets a little differently now.
Me too. Because it's about so much more than just companionship, isn't it?
Right. It's like our pets give us a way to live happier, healthier, more balanced lives.
And honestly, who wouldn't want more of that?
Couldn't agree more. So, to everyone listening, here's something to think about. What's one small change you can make this week to really tap into all the awesome stuff your pet brings to your life?
Even if you're not sure where to start, just notice. See how your mood changes when you're around them.
Exactly. And let us know what you discover. Until next time, keep those tails wagging and those purrs rumbling.